Update 26 is one of the biggest updates in Blox Fruits and the newest update in Blox Fruits. Update 26 consisted of Gravity, Creation, and Eagle Fruit. So, I also did a bunch of videos on Update 26. So I put it all into one video for all of you guys to enjoy each video that I have done in the last month. So we're gonna start with Eagle in this new Blox Fruits update. And I'm going to be examining everything to see is Eagle the best reworked fruit in the entire game. Okay, so first what we're going to do is I'm going to go over the moves of the Eagle fruit, since it got completely reworked from the Falcon fruit when it used to come out, when it used to be in the game. So, I'm going to show you awakened and unawakened versions, even though it really does not matter. Right now, I have the awakened version. So, first we have the M1s. You can either hold, or you can just tap. Really doesn't matter. And you also have something called a feather meter. Every time you M1, or every time you do a move, it goes down. So you can't do it like permanently, which is kind of stupid. So now we have the Z move, which is Wind Burst. Pretty straightforward. It's just basically same thing as the Falcon Z before it got reworked. So let me show you again. It's basically a clap, basically similar to Yeti Z. Now you have Feather Storm, which is the X. Pretty self-explanatory. It's basically just a barrage. It's basically a barrage of feathers. So let me do it again. Pretty straightforward. Now Bone Crusher is practically the same as Dragon's X, because you can just do this. You can launch them upwards. So it's basically a slam and then you launch down on your enemy. That simple. So let me show you again. C move, which is Bone Crusher. Pretty self-explanatory. Then now you have Soaring Talon, which is the V. It's basically like explosive feathers, basically. Where are the other NPCs? Okay. And for the last move, we have the F move, which is the Flight. Which is basically the Flight. So that is it for... This is not it, actually. Because there is... And also, the best thing about Eagle is you can actually use all the moves while... You can only use all the moves while you're flying. It doesn't really affect anything. Okay. So, one thing I need to show you is the 3 things that you need to do to awaken Eagle. So first, what you have to do is get Eagle to 200 mastery. 200 mastery. I know, it's a lot of mastery. But you'll see why in a minute. I go to the raid room. What the heck is wrong with this? Okay. Now, if I click admin panel, I need to have Eagle equipped. Hold on. Okay, so you have 3 different things. Aerodynamic feathers. You have 3 things. First is aerodynamic feathers, which you need to fly 2,000 studs in the air. If you do that, you need to get a couple of materials. I believe it's just 5 angel wings, really not all that much. And it increases the F move's flight ability. So you can test for yourself, but I know this is definitely slower. Not even a question about it. Okay, so now for the second thing, which is Flight Capacitator. It increases your feathers meter. So if, let's say, let me unequip it first, right? I'm just gonna do it in here. But this is unupgraded. It's going down a lot. It's going down a lot. Like, even if I throw in a couple of M1s. Look, literally it goes so fast. But then, if I now go to the Awakenings Expert again, and I equip the Flight Capacitator, which you also, let me show you guys how to do this. You have to use skills on enemies by flying. So basically what they mean by that is you have to literally whip F and start M1ing or start using moves. But look how slow it's going down. I can put in some M1s. Maybe a Z. It literally does not go, it barely goes down at all. So honestly, it's very useful. So now, there is one thing we have left. Unlocks F's dash ability. You need to use the Charge Them One's ability to defeat 10 enemies, which is pretty easy. So basically what they mean by that is if you fly, if I, let's say, if I charge on F, there's a super dash. I want to show you guys again if you guys didn't see it because of this room. Super dash. You dash, basically, if you hold down F. So, basically, Eagle's pretty good awakening. Because next and last, we have, I'm going to look at all of the Eagle skins. So, this is the regular one. Pretty basic. Let me just fly. Show you guys. Looks pretty good while flying. Looks pretty nice. I mean, it looks regularly. It doesn't really look special or anything. But now we have the Velvet skin. It looks like a Native American, if you ask me. I mean, a lot of people are going to be agreeing with me too in the comments. It looks a lot like a Native American skin more than Velvet. It doesn't even look like Velvet. It looks like a brown skin. Now, if you go... Now the Falcon skin. Falcon's still in the game, just has a format skin. I do not like the Falcon skin. It looks fine. I mean, it's not the best skin ever, but it's worse than the Eagle skin. The original Eagle skin you unlock. You have the Blue Sky one, which is my favorite. It's not even a mythical, and it is my favorite. Just look at it while I'm in the air. It looks so nice. It looks so clean. Doesn't it? A lot of people are going to say, yeah, Orange Creamsicle is better. No, I like this one better. So, Golden Moss, which is actually, not as good as Blue Sky. Definitely not. It looks cool, but not as good as Blue Sky. And then you have two more. So you have Orange Creamsicle, which is my second favorite. This looks so clean. But my overall favorite, I know I said Blue Sky is my favorite, but this is my favorite just because it's a chromatic. And it changes all of the moves, which is the Parrot Eagle skin. Everything's red and blue now. The M1s, red and blue. Wind Burst, red and blue. Featherstorm, red, blue, and orange. Bone Crusher. I'm gonna need the map. We're finishing the tutorial down here. So, Soaring Talon, red and blue. Flight. The dash ability. Looks super clean that way. All of them look really cool. Honestly. But, yeah, my top three is the Parrot, that's number 1. Blue Sky, number 2, and Orange Creamsicle, number 3. So Eagle Fruit is one of the best fruits in the game, just because it is so strong for everything. PvP, grinding, everything. CFN farming, not so much, but everything else, it looks so clean. The Gravity Fruit, Awaken it, Unawaken, and this is also going to be a showcase for the Gravity Fruit and Creation Fruit. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Unawakened Gravity, which in C3, you can go here to Sea Castle. You talk to the mysterious scientist, admin panel, and you must have gravity equipped. So gravity, I'm gonna unequip all of these. But I'm going to show you the unawakened of everything first. First you have the unawakened M1. I think there are 3 variants to this. There is the tap. We're allied. Alright, so first it's the tap ability for the M1. 1514, right? Now, there's also a swipe. There's also a swipe. And there's also a pull. But it's like very... There's a pull. And then if you go like this, meteors spawn in. So honestly, this is a very versatile M1. You can do like this, meteor, swipe, pull back. So it's a very versatile M1, and that is just the M1. Like imagine all of the other moves of gravity. Alright, so you have the Z move, which is Singularity. It brings the opponent in and shoots him out like that. It's honestly the most mid skill of gravity. Because then you have the X move, which is Orbital Chain. You can hold it, I think, for like 30 seconds and eventually start slowing down. Then eventually I think it just stops. I just stopped it there. And it does a lot of damage too. So this is honestly the most OP part of this. Let me just bring my account closer. You have Gravitational Prison. Look at this. My old guy probably got stuck in the wall. But let me equip like the chopper hat so that way you guys can see the... You can see it without the cooldown. Where is it? Okay. Never mind. Okay, so Gravitational Prison, you go to control it just like Dragon Talent. You can control it. And then now you have the F move, which is Shooting Star. If you hold it on the ground, it just shoots meteors. Shoots 3 to be exact. But if you hold the F on the ground, you can fly. And you can also do everything. You can M1, you can do the moves. You can do everything on it. But if you go in the air and do Shooting Star, it turns into a flaming meteor, and when you press F again, it does damage. So, and there's another thing that's cool, right? So you see I'm standing right here, right? It's all on the Sea Castle ground. But if let's say I do it in the grass, it does it on the grass. If I do it on the Indra button, let's see if it actually works. Turns into a black meteor. So that's why I think the F move is very versatile. It's also very cool. Every single thing on this kit actually does damage. So then you have the V move, which is Asteroid Crash. If you hold it down, it does not do the cutscene yet. You're gonna see that later. So if I just hold it down, it just shoots a meteor, and it does it with the tap ability too. I can aim it, and boom, it did almost half my ult account's down health. So honestly, Gravity Unawakened is actually really cool, but when it comes to Awakened, that's where it gets interesting. So if I go to CCAP, if I go back to the Mysterious Scientist, I'm going to show you step by step. Alright, so you have Kinetic Amplifier, which you need to defeat 15 enemies with the M1 or tap ability. You need 200 mastery on gravity in order to get this. Let me just press equip. And this, right now I have the stage 1 M1s. So basically saying I can hold it down. I can hold it down for more damage. So I can just do this. It does more. I can do this. I can do this. Shoots way more meteors than it does before. Swipe. There's a lot more than it used to, and it's also more versatile. But the M1 actually gets more versatile, even more versatile with the second move. So let's see this. Kinetic Amplifier 2, you need to defeat 30 enemies with the M1 ability. Let me equip this. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so with this, the M1 now you can hold it down even more. Look at this. It's overpowered. Now, even now, the meteors look more OP now, look. You shoot like 5 or 6, or maybe even 7, I'm not even sure. So honestly, it's very versatile. Honestly, the M1s are already versatile when it came out. But these make it 10 times more versatile. You can hold it, you can swipe. Let me just kill my ult account here. Because honestly, and I just stopped bounty from my ult account. Okay. So honestly, this is just the M1. So there's 2 more things you need to awaken with this. Okay. So now, there's 2 more. So if you go back to Mysterious Scientists, there's Dark Matter Implosion, which you need to use Gravity Fruits. The Gravity Fruit skills on the boats 20 different times. Let me just quit that. And you also unlock the Sea Move Ultimate, and you also get this Gravitational Force meter. So, let me just fill this up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now it's full. Alright, so if I hold down C, look at this. Look at this. A big, like, dark hole. And almost one shot my alt account. Alright, so now the last move I need to go over is the V move again. Because if you talk to Mysterious Scientists, and you go to Celestial Catalysm, you need to do 2 things. You need to use the Gravity Fruit to throw meteors into the sea. You need 500 mastery on this. And you need to defeat the Gravity boss Orbitus and our players using the Gravity Fruit. So if I equip it, you're gonna unlock the V Ultimate. Just hold down V, and boom! It's a literal cutscene. And basically, I just killed my alt account. So that is basically it for the Gravity Fruit. And I'm also going to do the Creation Fruit. So let me just reset my character. There is no awakening for this. There really is no awakening for Creation right now. People are saying it's going to eventually come in the next update, which I honestly believe. So let's just equip the Creation Fruit real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the showcase. Alright, but first I need to show you both models. So, this is the Gravity Fruit model. Looks cool, right? So let me just store this. This is the Creation Fruit model. Something really cool about this model. It breaks. And then, 3, 2, 1... it comes back together again. So, now, let me show you the moves. You have Z move, which is batter up. If you hold it down, like basically come out of a cannon. Looks very cool visual-wise. X move, I think you can hold it down. Yeah, you can. Because if you hold it, and you fling it up, looks really cool. You're gonna fling them up in the sky. Let me alt account out of here. Let me just hold it. Same thing. C move with your sword box. Let me hold it. Alright. So it's basically the same thing if you don't hold it down or not. You basically go inside of a box. Basically, that's basically what the name implies. I'm gonna show you guys one more time, but from my POV on the inside of it. Okay? So then the V move, which is Magic City. There's something really cool about this. I'm getting bashed back and forth in the towers. Let me show you guys again. It disappeared. But, if I did it again, they go in between, they go bashing between the towers. Let me show you guys again if my cooldown goes down. I'm doing damage, and I just kill my alt account with it. Now, I don't even need my alt account anymore because the rest of these moves I don't even need a showcase for. But I'm going to show you guys again the third time because something happens if I go through it. Only I, no allies. I teleport. What makes it really tricky for players to catch up. You also have the F, which is Fortify. It's basically Fortnite. Right? Now if I point up, I get stairs, basically like the barrier F move before. But if I hold down Fortify, you have to stay still for this. I get a wall. So I get walls. Right, I can build walls. So I can do this. I can build walls with the Z move of this. You just get a build meter since I'm in a private server. It is 400, I believe. You can... Let me just do this again. What the heck? Alright, you also get... and also, if you hold it down again, you can get different types. So if you hold down, like if you want to do this, you have to keep pressing Z until you get the one you want. Right? So now you have the floor. It's self-explanatory. You can make floors. Pretty self-explanatory. You do this. Make half floors. I think you can even make like stuff like that. You can make a ramp with this. You can do this. You can do this. You can build this, right? So this is actually, and then you can even make like a pyramid or something like that with this. So honestly, and then if you want to erase it, you just press V and you just start erasing. You just have to hold it. You just have to hold down the left click. Now, I was about to show you guys that this also has an M1. The M1 is this. It's a deck of cards that blocks anything. It basically blocks the player from walking through it. So let's say I take my alt account. And if let's say I want to block my alt account from moving. Right? So, let me just get this timed in perfectly. It tries moving, it can't go. But let's say I also want to let's see if we can actually do it with an M1. Right? So, I just got that time wrong. Alright, so if I wanna... It still hits me, I think. But, guess what? The player can't move through your barrier towers. Some Blox fruits in the latest update that you probably did not know. Number 1, if you go over here to the blacksmith. If you go over to the blacksmith, you talk to him. You see that the UI for the crafting system has changed a little bit. Secondly, you also have the flame model rework. And it'll put what flame fruit used to look like. And this is what flame fruit looks like now. It looks similar to like the Blox logo.
Impaired, your full picture is cropped. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again.
Hope everybody enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Have a great day.